Hey guys, so currently I am off to a location that I've really been wanting to get to for such a long time. So it's fair to say that I'm just a little bit excited about this place I'm heading to. It's a long drive. I've already been driving for about an hour and a half, and I've probably got about another 3 hours to go. So yeah, a bit of a drive, but the back of the car is all packed up. The fridge is full of all the necessities, mostly scotch, and a few snacks, a bit of bread and whatnot. So I'm going to be spending about 4 nights, 5 days roughly in the Flinders Ranges, and I am absolutely ecstatic about this place. I cannot wait to go see what sort of images I can come up with. Forecasted for pretty much clear skies the whole duration that I'm going to be there too. So hopefully that stays that way. If so, I'm going to be pretty much shooting so many Astro Panos, fingers crossed. And also I've got a little new toy to play around with too. It's the Genie Mini 2 pan and tilts. So I won't really be doing too many manually panos. I'll just be automating a lot of it, which is going to free up a fair bit of my time to do other things too. So we'll see how that turns out as well. But yeah, I've got a fair drive ahead of me, so I must keep concentrated in doing that, and I'll speak to you soon. Well, I've been driving for close to 4 hours now, and I am pretty much here. I mean, I've got a little bit to go still, maybe about 50 k's to get to the campsite, but I'm just absolutely speechless at the scenery here. It's just photo opportunities everywhere I'm going. I've got to concentrate driving, but I mean, I remember going to the Flinders Ranges when I was a little kid, and I don't really remember too much about that, but like this being the first time, especially since I've been the first time back in the Flinders Ranges, and especially that I've got into photography, I'm just seeing just photo opportunities everywhere, and just the colours. I'm speechless, absolutely speechless. I've already seen a potential Milky Way Pano back further, but I'm not going to worry about that because I am here for a few nights. So I'm just going to keep heading straight to where I've got to go, and pretty much just go from there. So yeah, I best keep my eyes on the road and keep going. So I'll speak to you guys soon. See you. So after about 4.5 hours of driving, I'm here in the Flinders Ranges of one of the probably most photographed places, Razorback Lookout. Now it is absolutely stunning here. The mountains just look absolutely remarkable. But what I'm trying to do is I'm going to try and shoot a huge Milky Way panoramic shot. And I'm going to be using pretty much all the road here as leading lines for my foreground. The sun is set in this direction here. The more known photograph for this is usually in this sort of direction. Sunset's over here, sunrise from over there. So with the core of the Milky Way going to be in this direction here, I'm going to have my south, my north, kind of like this. So it could make for a really nice nightscape. Fingers crossed that I've got a bit of a peak here of a mountain, so hopefully that's sort of my south, where the start of the Milky Way might sort of happen, and then the road leading off behind here, hopefully the Milky Way will start to sort of line up with that. So that's fingers crossed just by sort of having a quick observation of this area. Moonrise is quite early still, so I don't know how well we're going to go with that, but fingers crossed it's just dark enough, just enough for me to be able to shoot this panoramic. Well, wow, it's a bit windy, but I'm sure we'll manage. So tonight I'm going to be shooting with the Nikon Z7 with the 50mm. I'll get it in a sec. There it is, the 50mm 1.8s. I'm hoping to shoot quite a large panoramic. ISO 6400 to 10,000. We'll see what I decide to pick there. More than likely an 8-second exposure, but we'll work all that out with a few test shots. A Genie Mini 2 pan and tilt system that I'm going to be using a little bit for some time lapses later on in the future, but I'm also going to be using it and trying it out for this tonight's Milky Way Pano. So hopefully I can spend a little more time doing something else than sit there for hours like I used to, and just manually doing it. So excited to see how this turns out. Now, I reckon this is probably going to be the best spot for this. Trying to get up as high as I can, hence why I'm up here. But it is a little bit windy. I'm hoping that wind does die down a little bit, especially with trying this new little pan and tilt system. So we're just going to have to see how we go, I guess. Well, I've just finished my my panoramic shot. It's about a 360-degree photo. 85 photographs, all shot at f1.8, ISO 10,000, Z7 with the 50mm 1.8s lens. Using the Genie Mini 2 pan and tilt combo, it's turned out to be actually really good. The only thing I'm a little bit concerned about is the overlap between images. I like to shoot with about a 50% overlap. So I'm really hoping that I can adjust the overlap with the images through the iPad and the software you use. So fingers crossed for that. But other than that, it's made things just so easy. No more manually having to adjust it with the ball head anymore. So I'm really pleased with this. Although the Milky Way season is just about ending, so I don't know how much more Pano shooting I'm going to be doing with this. Who knows? But I know that I'm definitely going to be doing some time-lapse stuff with it too, so that's going to be really, really cool. Can't wait for that. The moon will be rising up soon, so I think I'm going to head back to camp, set up the tent, and call it a night. If you've enjoyed this video, please guys hit that subscribe button. If you have any questions, comment and give us the old thumbs up. Well, until next time, take it easy guys.